third inter-conference contest between our visitors and our home team. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking a sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other.
Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio and the 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Second down now, they need 7. Back to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. First time this game they've looked to him, and that makes it third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
To the air on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up fourth down. They'll send out the punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. A couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception. His effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. Certainly some momentum to build on today.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That's another quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Third and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it third and 4.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Took a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And fourth and 4 coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Shoves him off. He's brought down before the return gets far. The visitors and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. Here's the lone back on the handoff. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes. Third and long. He's going for it himself.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Looking to return from the 29. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. There's a dive up the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Working on first down. It is caught left side. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8 at the 49-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Intended for number 13.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down
Brings
here.
up third down and 8 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So out now comes the punter. And they could really use a good one here. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. This offense ready to get going again now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Throwing it on second down. He doesn't hold it out. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Back to throw now. Third down. Jump off caught by his back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. Now this offense getting set to work here. And we'll see if they can be the first offense to get a drive going. It has been defense dominant thus far. We've set it down from 37. First plays it. Brooks has it, knocks it loose. Oh, and they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Back-to-back carries here. Shoots away from one. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They're 25 on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Dumped off to his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd
Last
and
run,
9.
not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Complete to number
Second play of the
83.
drive. They've been moving it well.
It's
This
a
is
gain
3rd
of
and 6.
4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. Throwing the out route, complete. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, kid. You'll hear running back coaches say the slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback, as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-0 is our score. More from this one right after this. Out there and set. Let's get the second quarter started. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Now he'll throw off the play fake. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to break him down.
First down and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Play straight ahead. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And he's tackled for no gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Ran it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond the 3 and out.
Visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Airing it out to start this drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of them. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. They'll run here on first down. And that one very short, only getting to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second.
Throwing on
9.
second. At the 7. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And in he goes for the touchdown. These guys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys double their lead to 14.
Our home team 14.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He dodged the tackle. This makes it up to the 25. This offense making its way back out now. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. Offense to the line. Here we go. Setting him on the dive. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. A gain of 14. Result is a first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, play action. Ooh, the rush just too much here. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
They're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. They're going to try and throw it here. Complete over the middle. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 1.
Here's the give on third and short. And they make the stop. I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line. Pickup of 2 here.
2 yards on the
And
play.
that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First down.
New set of downs from 37. First down, and they go right back to it. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can eat up space when the lanes are open. Maybe a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10 if they can get a yard here on third down. He's keeping it. He's going for it. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a third down QB sneak, You're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing from the gun.
At the 15-yard line.
And cut in the end zone for the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And these guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Visitors 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Chandler now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Their offense running back out now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
Pass play now. Brooks has it knocked loose. And it looks like the offense recovered. They did. Close stuff there. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Pass play coming here. Setting up the screen. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Complete to number
Hunt
20.
team on the field.
A gain of 7.
And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line.
They'll take over.
The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's a throw. He's got it along the sideline. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
45-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Has him on a quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Sticking to the air here.
At the 50-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
That's good.
New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
That's another first down. A gain of 19 yards. And a first down.
Looking inside the red zone. All the left side. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
complete to number 84.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. This one's caught. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Sets up 1st down and goal to go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He spins right by him. They can't stop it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. 1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
He's tackled at the 27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the 3rd quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the 3rd quarter. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive of the 2nd half. And they could take control of the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Another carry for him. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looks like they're going option. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And the defense has it. Defense recovers. That's a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. That one's complete, right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
There he is on 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
40-yard line.
Heads out on the bootleg. Nice Safe hits, the ball's out. And the defense jumps on the loose ball. It's a turnover.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at, push that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Lone back gets the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete from the contact. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Chandler now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Brock Fire, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
He's going to throw it. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Is this clean at the 30? And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. Visitors ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. On 1st down, they'll run. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
He'll throw off the play fake. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
First down.
Back to throw. Throw left left side, complete. Escapes the defender. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone.
That's another.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Fights his way through a tackle. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright.
Brought down at the 8-yard
Call it
line.
7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
I'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
To the ground and incomplete.
Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game.
He has the touchdown. And on a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys double their lead to 14.
Visitors 28. Our home team 14.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The offense headed back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Give now out of the shotgun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw here. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it deep downfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Bring the tight end left. First down, play action. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Going back into the backfield, and they give it to him. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
The tackle made back
The
at
line between
37
safeties and
yard line.
linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Cut out left. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going
To
down.
number 13. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Thought that this might be 4-down territory for him here, Brock, but they are lining up for a field goal. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll get him back to 11.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Starting this drive with a design run. With a 9 yards, he almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That's a short gain of 1, and that gives him the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll throw it here on first. Ran it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete from the contact. It's now 2nd and
Run here from the gun. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down. Punting unit out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. That's taken at the 15. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. This offense getting all set for this series. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. It's complete over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10, looking to throw. Finding Vaughn. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
That's another.
It's a gain of 19 on the play.
1st and
And
10
that means
at the
first down.
37-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's another 1st down.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. He takes... It's great again! And the defense has got it.
But okay, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for the entire season. Heck, the offseason. That pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. This effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
Now this offense ready to head back out. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it out. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Another drive coming up for this offense. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he's got his man. Touchdown. These guys now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Offense is not going anywhere. They want 2 more.
The offense will
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game is especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pin. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Still sticking with the passing game. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He tries to sneak it. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
Back to throw now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To throw it. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The offense getting set to go. And they should be well rested. They were only out there for 1 play last drive, and they found the end zone. To the air now on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It isn't up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys trail by a field goal. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And it's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give them 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Inside 90 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw. Pass brought in. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd
Now we're
down.
going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Try and pick this up on the ground. Oh, he's hit. He's going to go down behind the line here, Brock. And they're going to have to stay out there and go for this on 4th.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
To throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd
Look
and
to
10
throw it.
at the 22-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Forced to the ground and
Ball and
incomplete.
defender arrived at the exact same
Brings
time
up a
there.
3rd down
And that's going to leave him with a
10
tough
yards
3rd
to
and
go.
long. Looking to throw it. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Setting up to pass. Throw is caught. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
To number 6.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Out of bounds down at the 7-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Picked off
6.
now from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Here he is to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Complete in the end zone.
So on 4th down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him. And he delivers.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it. First call here coming from the shotgun.
At their own 18-yard line.
Running it now out of the gun. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. The 30. He's at the 10. And he breaks the tie. That's a
incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Our home team, 28.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
At their own 35-yard line.
One final shot here. Need this to force overtime. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.